disturbing case out of Roseville.
Here's what we know so far. We're learning new information about the death of a 9-year-old boy. Keep in mind he was adopted, and his mother and father, you see here, have been arrested for homicide.
The investigation started last Friday when first responders were called to a home for medical aid on New England Drive. Investigators say when officers got there, they found a 9-year-old boy unresponsive. Now, neighbors are left with many unanswered questions as the investigation unfolds.
I believe when they were going through the adoption process, we did see the children a lot, and it's once they were adopted that we started noticing that they were being secluded. Just knowing that something like that was going on in our neighborhood is kind of rough.
The couple's 6 other children are now in protective custody.
And new tonight, we are learning more about the family from a person who has worked closely with them. ABC 10's Garshpal Sangha joins us live in studio with how they are dealing with the death of that 9-year-old boy. Garshpal.
Yeah, Laura, unthinkable is one of the words that can be describing this incident. And we spoke to that woman who was also an adoptive parent herself, and she worked closely with the Blackley children. And she says now the attention turns to helping those remaining siblings.
Roseville parents are accused of killing their 9-year-old adopted son. Kimberly and Corey Blackley facing felony charges after police called to their New England Drive home.
Well, it's heartbreaking. It's almost the unthinkable. It's so devastating, and the emotion that navigates through your mind and body is tough.
Kathleen Moore says she first met the family 8 years ago when the kids attended the dance and karate classes that some of Blackley's 7 kids enrolled in, and soon learned they both were adopted parents.
That's one of the reasons I got so attached to the kids and enjoyed taking them home or keeping them overnight so that their parents could have a date night and a little break. And I actually spoke with them on the phone a few months ago because I provided Christmas presents for the family. I saw them in person a year ago because they brought the kids to pick up Christmas presents.
Moore, a foster child growing up, is an adopted parent to a majority of her 11 kids, which most of them are now grown-ups.
I've adopted from 4 counties, and I can say Placer is by far the most thorough and the most supportive. It's a very strenuous, difficult process.
A process Moore says people must realize most of the children have suffered trauma, and it usually manifests itself in difficult behaviors. Roseville police have not said what the cause of death is, but along with homicide, the parents are also charged with child abuse.
This is not a one family or a one child issue. It's a community-wide, collective opportunity for us to learn and to grow and to do better and be there for one another and for these kids.
And both of the parents are in the Placer County Jail right now and not eligible for bail.
My goodness, my heart just breaks for that child in this case. Is there any information on the next court date here?
Yeah, so both of the parents are expected to be in court tomorrow, so that's going to be the first time they'll be in front of a judge.
Oh, that is good to know. Again, guys, such a heartbreaking story. We will continue to follow this, so stay with us for updates. Our Garshpal Sangha reporting live for us tonight. Thank you.